Every civilization has sensed it. Every prophet has spoken of it. Every scientist has stumbled upon it, only to call it a mathematical coincidence. But look closer. From the way your DNA spirals to the way the galaxies rotate, there is a ghost in the machine, a specific, unbreakable frequency that acts as the scaffolding of reality. It is the number 7. Why does the week end on the 7th day? Why are there 7 colors in a rainbow? Why did the Creator mention 7 heavens precisely when modern physics discovered the 7 layers of the atmosphere? Tonight, we aren't just telling a story, we are decrypting the divine signature. If you stay until the end of this journey, you will realize that you are not a random accident in a cold universe. You are a biological masterpiece, tuned to a cosmic frequency you never knew existed. The traveler looked up. He had been taught that space was an empty vacuum of chaos. Yet, the ancient Quranic text whispered a different truth. He who created the 7 heavens in layers. For centuries, skeptics mocked this. Layers? They asked. The sky is just air. But then, science looked deeper. We discovered the troposphere, the stratosphere, the mesosphere, the thermosphere, the exosphere, the ionosphere, and the magnetosphere. Exactly 7 distinct shields protecting life from the radiation of the void. But the pattern didn't stop at the edge of the sky. The traveler remembered the music of the spheres, the ancient belief that the planets move in a harmonic scale. When we look at the visible spectrum of light, the bridge between the physical and the spiritual, what do we find? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Why is the light that allows us to see the world restricted to a 7-fold prism? Is it possible that our eyes are only renting a small portion of a much larger 7-layered reality? Phase 2. The Microcosm. The Earth and the Atom. The traveler felt the heat of the earth beneath his hand. If the heavens are layered, surely the earth must be a chaotic rock. Number. Geologists found the mirror. The earth is structured into 7 distinct layers. The inner core, outer core, lower mantle, upper mantle, transition zone, lithosphere, and crust. Nature is repeating itself. It is shouting a code. Now, look smaller. Look at the very atoms that make up your body. In the periodic table, the building blocks of God, there are exactly 7 horizontal periods. Every element in existence, from the gold in a ring to the oxygen in your lungs, is organized within a 7-level shell structure. Think about the odds. The sky, the earth, and the atom, all sharing the same numerical lock. But here's the terrifying part. This code is also hidden inside your mind. Phase 3. The biological mandate, the clock in the flesh. Narrator. The traveler realized he wasn't just observing the pattern, he was made of it. Your body is a biological clock set to the number 7. Biologists call it Circaseptan rhythms. Your blood pressure, your heartbeat, and even your immune response rise and fall in 7-day cycles. Even more mysterious is the 7-year renewal. Every 7 years, almost every cell in your body is replaced. The you that started this video is biologically different from the you of 7 years ago. You are a shifting river, held together by a 7-year blueprint. And then there is the mind. In 1956, Harvard psychologist George Miller discovered that the human brain has a channel capacity. We can process exactly 7 chunks of information at once, not 10, not 5, 7. It is the maximum RAM of the human soul. It is as if the architect installed a limiter, a boundary that says, this far and no further. Phase 4. The spiritual alignment. The traveler joined the Great Circle. He watched the Tawaf, the 7-fold circumambulation of the Kaaba. He realized this wasn't just a religious act, it was a cosmic synchronization. By moving 7 times, the human being mimics the electrons, the planets, and the galaxies. When he fell into sujud, prostration, he understood the final secret. Visual. Slow motion shot of the 7 points of contact. Forehead, 2 hands, 2 knees, 2 feet. In this position, 7 parts of the human body touch the earth. At this exact moment, the heart is higher than the brain. The ego is silenced. The 7-fold machine is finally in a state of total surrender. Medical studies have shown that in this specific posture, the brain's frontal lobe experiences a unique electrical discharge. It is the reset button. The moment the traveler's 7 points touched the ground, his frequency tuned into the rest of creation. The traveler finally understood. The number 7 is not a symbol. It is a boundary system. It is the point where the physical ends and the spiritual begins. The 7 heavens. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, traversed during the night journey were not just places in the sky, they were layers of the self, shedding limitations to reach the divine presence. The universe is not a machine to be conquered. It is a text to be read. Analogy for the soul. Imagine you are in a grand cathedral. You might admire the stained glass, the stars, or the sturdy floor, the earth. But 7 is the hidden math, the geometry that keeps the roof from falling. It is the unseen blueprint that ensures every part of the building points you toward the one who drew the plans. You have seen the code, you have heard the signature. Now the choice is yours. Will you live in the chaos of the accident, or will you align yourself with the divine order? If this journey moved your soul, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Subscribe to the Sacred Timeline and join us as we continue to decode the mysteries of the Creator. Command: share this with one person who thinks the world is just a coincidence. Let them see the signature.